So picture this. Bill Gates, his mom, is hosting a dinner, and at this dinner are two of the most successful people on the planet, her son, Bill, and Warren Buffett. She decides to ask them both a question. She hands them each a piece of paper and says, write down the single most important factor behind your success. They don't talk to each other. They don't look at each other's answers. They just write. And when they flip those papers over, same word, one word, focus. Bill Gates built Microsoft. Warren Buffett built Berkshire Hathaway. Completely different worlds, but the same answer. And when I heard that story, it impacted me quite a bit because the agents I see struggling, it's not that they don't know enough, it's that they're trying to do everything. They're chasing every new thing instead of getting really good at the few things that actually matter. So when you look at where to start, I have this simple process for you. And I want you to take notes on this one because I don't have a sheet for you on this one. It's actually multiple sheets, but I'm not going to give it to you because I want you to pay attention and write your own. I'm Tristan. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show every single day. Started lab coding since 12 years ago, been in the business 22 years. It's crazy. And I'm still having fun. And it hasn't burned me out. But have I learned a lot of lessons from suffering? Yes. And so when you're looking at this business, it comes down to focusing on your priorities. When I first heard this story, I think I read it and I thought, man, focus is the most important thing, but focus on the priorities. Focus on those things that actually move the needle. Because a lot of the times we're focusing on the things that just pop into our world. Nope, there's an email. Oh, wait, another notification. Oh, social media. What's going on right now? What's going on in the news? We're very reactive. So the thing that I've come to realize, and I learned this just over failure, is I've itemized my priorities. I take time to outline what are the most important things that I need to be doing this week that actually move transactions into closings, that actually allow me to connect with people so that I create relationships and it gives me business. What are those activities that I need to be doing that I need to prioritize based on what my strengths are, right? So going back to you, think of where most of your business comes from. Let's walk through this. Does most of your business come from online leads? Does most of your business come from referrals, from your past clients, from Sphere, from open houses, from social media, from expireds or for sale by owners? Well, you know where that is. And you've got to prioritize that. If it's already working and it's worked the last 12 months or 24 months, then why aren't you doing more of it? Why don't you lead with that? Why don't you have it blocked out every single day? And the thing is, it's not just about that activity. It's about the follow-up too. What time are you prospecting? That's a priority. What type of prospecting? And then what time are you following up? When's the follow-up time? And how much time are you allocating for this? And then when you're following up, are you following up with just everyone? Or are you following up and making it a priority to follow up with your A's and B's? People that are ready to move right now, people that are ready to move soon. So you've got to prioritize the right things. And that's just prospecting. What about prioritizing how to show up better on social media? What about prioritizing how to show up better for AI, like our podcast, 3 podcasts ago? What about just redoing your brand? What about doing that event that you wanted to do? See, there's so much that can capture our attention, but you need to write it out. What are my priorities this year that'll allow me to get to where I want to get to? And then break those down into actions. The key is focusing on those actions. Because if you're just focusing on the goal, the priority, nothing's going to happen. It's the actions that you put into your calendar that become the key. I call it the process. I break all this down into the little actions. Listen, if I'm going to be reaching out to people daily based on where my business is coming from. It's mainly referrals and online leads. So what do those actions look like? And how am I always looking to refine those actions? At what point in the day, at what point in the week, and when am I planning this? See, so today, with this message, I want you to identify what are my priorities that actually give me closed transactions. What are they? List them all out. And what are those actions that I need to take daily, weekly, monthly? What are those actions that I need to take? Outline them, be very specific. And then where in the calendar times do they fit? 3 o'clock, 8 a.m., how often? And then how often am I going to look back and be like, God, I need to tweak that. I need to change that. This approach isn't working. So when you're looking at this and saying, I understand, Tristan, priorities, right? Actions, calendar, you need to work on it today. Like, this is the number one thing you should be focused on. This is the thing that you should be doing daily. Take a look at it. And if you haven't thought about it this way, I need you to slow down and start thinking about it this way and planning your week this way. Use the weekend to plan or use a weekday to plan. It doesn't matter, because priorities, actions, calendar is the process. Have an awesome day. And if you need all these other podcasts that we've done in the past, just go find them on YouTube. It's Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show. You can also find it on Apple and Spotify. And please do me a favor, subscribe to this one wherever you're watching this and share it with somebody you think may need this. Have an awesome day.